Okay guys, so now we're back to do the ground turkey. So I have all of my ingredients right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is add some garlic. I have my fire already down on medium. I mean on medium, not down. On medium. I'm going to add my onion. And the recipe will be in the description, guys, how to make this taco bowl. I have some green bell pepper. And I also have some jalapeno. Okay, we're going to stir this up. Okay, mix it in. I added some olive oil first, of course. You need a splash of olive oil. Whatever oil you do have, you can use. I've used extra virgin olive oil. What I want to do is just let this cook just a little bit, and then I'm going to add in the ground turkey. I want this to get a little caramelized. Okay, so I got it to get a little brown, which that's how I liked it. That's how I want it to be. Now I'm going to add in my ground turkey. This is 1 pound right here. It's my small pack. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook first a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the seasonings after. I used to just add everything in when it's, you know, before it's fully done, but I'm learning the flavor comes in when you add a little bit after, depending on what you're making, guys. If you're marinating meat, of course you do it before, but for this recipe, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix everything in, let this cook. Once it gets cooked, ground turkey cooks really fast, and it doesn't have as much fat in it, so it can, you don't want to overcook it because then it'll be dry. We don't want no dry turkey. All right, so let this cook, and then we'll add our seasonings to it. Okay, as you see, some of the turkey got brown, so now we're going to add in the taco season. Okay, I'm not going to use the whole thing because I want to add other seasonings. Of course, I need extra flavor. A little bit of this perfect season, Goya. Of course, we need some garlic. I have some black pepper. Okay, stir this up. Then I'll taste it. If I need to add some more taco seasoning, I will, or whatever else I need. But this is pretty good. Okay, I'm not finished stirring it up, guys. Just gonna add a little bit of some Lawry's. Who don't use Lawry's? Okay, that's good. Just cook. So I'm gonna finish letting this cook, and then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so what I did was add the rest of the taco seasoning. I thought I didn't need it, but I did. So now I'm adding a tablespoon of tomato paste. This is just to add it, give it some more flavor. Mix that in there. And it's basically almost done. As you know, tomato paste is very thick, so gotta make sure you get it in evenly. And then you could also use other proteins. So if you don't want to use ground turkey, you could use ground beef. You could also use even some steak. You know, you could use some chicken, some shrimp. You know, you would just use, you know, your season, your taco season. You could just use over that plus your other seasons you want. Or you don't even have to use taco season. You could just use the seasons you prefer. Okay, now I got 1 can of 15.5 ounce black beans. Okay, Black beans are really healthy for you. So we're gonna mix this in. And as you see, even in like Chipotle, they always have it where it's you add it on top of your rice. So I'm doing it this way because I made black beans like in one of my other recipes and I still had some, but I wanted it to be fresh. Like I didn't want to do that. So doing it this way. Make sure you don't, smash your beans. You're just kind of letting it cook a little bit. I'm gonna let this cook for just a little bit, then it's done, and then we're gonna finish and start setting our bowl, setting all of the rest of the ingredients up.